Shalom Israel, with the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. And you know what time it is. It's the Lord's 57th annual Passover, and it's going to be held in Houston, Texas on April 4th. Don't forget, bring your family, bring your friends, because this is going to be the time that so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans can come under one roof in one house and to serve the Lord. It's that time. $200 per person. Don't forget, over the age of 17. Don't forget the Lord's Passover. It's coming.
Kingdoms ours, all the heathens forbidden. The chosen bow down to no one. It was written.
Man, it's gonna save all them tapes right there. Yo. And then the reading right here is she asked if I'm a prophet. I said absolutely. 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 And when I walk through the door, bitch, you best salute me. Best salute me. Absolutely. She asked if I'm a prophet. I said absolutely. 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 And when I walk through the door, bitch, you best salute me. Best salute me. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Bible in my right and a chopper in my other hand.
Everybody is trying to find and recreate their identity of so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Every few years, black people get a new identity.
America wants the black man, the Latino man, the Native American man to his blood, sweat, and tears. They work us to the damn bone.
Come and pay a visit for your last year. I'm truly up. Make a move unless we tune you up. Absolutely, man. We know you cause you ain't fooling us. But don't think this is trying to cool it up.
Our state, this whole world was made for blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. And the other nations know it. And because the other nations know it, they make sure to keep us underneath them. So for the fifth angel of the Lord, come upon you, black man, Native American Indian man, Hispanic man. You understand? Man, it's about to get oppressive out here. You only have I known, man. You only have I known of all the families on the earth, man. Right? You only have I known, man. So therefore, he will punish us for all of our iniquities, which is our sins, man. Going out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under command of Jerry Hunt. We are not affiliated with any fake Israelite groups or anybody else. Today, we're bringing out the truth of the Bible, that the blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indians are the true Jews that the Bible speaks of. That's right.
He gon' spot you, then get you. You don't speak about it, it's not an issue. This one West world got a ring to it. I married the truth, put a ring to it.
Yes, if I'm a prophet, I said absolutely. 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 And when I walk through the door, bitch, you best salute me. Best salute me. Absolutely. She asked if I'm a prophet. I said absolutely. 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 And when I walk through the door, bitch, you best salute me. Best salute me. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Fake love, real hate.
One West.
But we set apart, nigga.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. Oh, you can't keep it silent, I ain't fucking with you. Fuck a fake friend, show is over, close the curtain. Told you that they loved you, laughed at you when you was hurting. One thing about that ISUPK, this brotherhood for certain. Dress you up in all black, urge you up to put that work in. Same niggas that was on the block putting that work in, abandon that lifestyle, cause now I know my purpose. Coming from a place where a black man life is worthless. 400 plus years, yeah, living out them curses. I blame the so-called leaders in the churches. Was supposed to save our soul, instead they led us to the hearses. Backstabbed and betrayed by the people you would die for. Your family ain't family, so-called friends switch sides on you. Crackers take a knee on your neck, whisper and die, boy. So I stay strapped with the Kaepernick, that's the firearm. Gotta watch your back, you know them demons out here lurking. If I don't know shit, then I know one thing for certain. Look, they hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you. They hate you when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you.
I say fuck the fake love and disloyal behavior. Brotherhood is a weapon, but bitch niggas is contagious. Hating your elevation instead of hitting the pavement. Watching your every move and never give motivation. Situational friendships get away with adversity. And these days, just a little bit of your kindness a luxury. I'd rather you keep your distance, be a fuck nigga too close to me. Prefer to fuck with fear niggas than house niggas with notes on me. Get a shirt off my back for devoted niggas with loyalty. I noticed the lack of devoted niggas that's trustworthy if you ain't in no black. Ranked up, I'd give 2 fucks for free. Death before dishonor is a must. It ain't no choice from me, I'm bred different. Was never one to die, just bullshit, I'm fed different. Fuck all the information out of pulpits, I'm led different. Been taught to follow a code. Israel law, statutes, commandments, freely given, never sold, nigga. Chill.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you.
All right, shalom, 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 Richmond, shalom, VA, whoever may be out there watching. If everybody can hear me all right, let me get a 1 in the chat. If you can hear me, Tawab. If you can hear me, Tawab, let me get a 1 in the chat. A little better. I ain't leaning to the side. A little better. If you can hear me, if you hear me just well, can we get a 1 in the chat? I see Princess Tazara in the background. Most sign I cry. All right. Okay, betting. We got ones. The water Princess Tazara. We got ones. So y'all can hear me. All right, clap it up. Let's get it on. We are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West, 125th Street out of Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. Since 1969, we have been teaching the truth of the Bible, that Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, better I like to say Native Indigenous or First Nation, that American is an offensive title. You know what I'm saying? First Nation, Native Indigenous, those are our people. We are family, and we are God's chosen people. We are the Israelites. We the people who that Bible was wrote about. That's our family members writing that Bible. The Bible is our history. That Bible is Black history. When I say that I'm referring to Blacks, Latinos, Native, First Indigenous, First Nation, that's our book. You know what I mean? And in that very same book, it also teaches that the white man, the oppressor, used to didn't like to be called a colonizer. Now he coming right on out and telling you that he a colonizer is the devil that the Bible speaks of. And look, we are the home of the truth. We've been teaching the truth since 1969. We're not affiliated with any Christian organization. We're also not affiliated with any fake Israelite group. If that offends you because I say fake Israelite group, that just means you might be in a fake Israelite group. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? We got plenty of shows where you can express your concern. You know what I mean? But we're not affiliated with any Christian organization or any fake Israelite group. If you're not in here, if you're not in ISUPK, you are not in the truth. You might as well go back to the church that you was in before. I applaud you for trying. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not in here, you're not in the truth. That about sums it up. This is the Lashawan Qadash class. You know what I'm saying? This is the Lashawan Qadash class every Friday. We teach the Lashawan Qadash, which is Hebrew for the holy tongue. for the holy tongue, where we come to learn our language. Before we got off those slave ships, we had a language. Before the conquistadors, we had our own language and our own heritage and our own culture. But due to the captivities that we've been in, due to our disobedience, it said in Jeremiah that we were going to lose our heritage. We were going to discontinue in Isaiah, actually, we were going to discontinue our heritage. And this is what you see now. Now we speak the language of our oppressor. We speak the language of our slave master. We wear the attire and the clothing of our slave master. We think like him. We think like him. We think money is everything. You know what I'm saying? We think like him. We hate each other, our own brothers and sisters, the way that they hate us. You know what I mean? And we've adopted their culture and their ways. But if you in here, you're on your way to getting your culture back. The Lord said he was going to allow us to build up our kingdom right in the face of the enemy. So I prepared a table before thine enemies, you know what I mean? And this is what you watching and what you seeing in here in the ISUPK. So the water for everybody joining us tonight. Again, this is the Lashawan Qadash class. Let me throw the banner up just so you. There you go. Got the banner going. Again, this is where we come to learn our language at. I'm Officer 500 Yagadar. Again, the water for everybody joining. Now, this class here, we do a little bit different than some of our other classes that we do. If there's a link inside of the chat where you can actually come on stage. You can come on stage and join anytime you're learning a language. It's very important that you're able to practice it, speak it, say it, hear it, you know, and converse with one another. And due to this captivity, we don't get a lot of free time. We don't get a lot of free time. We don't get a lot of time to learn, talk to one another, learn the things that the Lord wants us to learn. So, and here we allow you to that opportunity to come in class, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, speak to one another and so forth. So if you're able to get on screen, by all means, hit that link, come on up. If you're a sister, you want to make sure your head is covered. If you're a brother, you know what I'm saying? You just want to make sure you properly attired. You know what I'm saying? You're properly attired, you know what I mean? And that's about it. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, we're going to go ahead and get it on. We're going to go ahead and get it on. Today's class, we were a little bit off with the scriptures. Sisters, don't get mad at me. don't get mad at me. I ain't trying to mess up your notes or nothing like that on purpose. We were a little bit off or behind on ahead on the scripture. So we're actually going to be reading from Numbers chapter 16, starting at verse 21. I think we had made it all the way up to like Numbers 18 before. We're going to backtrack a little bit when we got a little ahead of ourselves. So we're going to kind of reset it and get it back on track. We're going to be reading from Numbers chapter 16, starting at verse 21 tonight. And tomorrow for the Abadah Shabbat, this is what I'll be reading from. So again, if you want to write that down and get a little prepared for tomorrow, by all means. It's not going to be too heavy of a class tonight. You know, we're going to do a little reading. We're going to add a couple of words to our vocabulary. We're going to add a couple of words to our vocabulary. And what else did I have planned for tonight? Yeah, add a couple of words to our vocabulary, kind of review what we went over last week. And really, that's about it. It won't be too thick or too crazy. Again, so the water for everybody joining and speaking of that, let's see who all we got. First and foremost, I'm going to say Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shabarakatham, to all the Akim, all the brothers that's out there watching. And Yahweh Shema, all the Thumb Bashim, Yahweh Shada, all the Akwafi, and to all the sisters that's out there watching. We got Akwafra Aya in the building checking in from Chester, VA. Yahweh Shema, the Thumb Bashim, Yahweh Shada. We got my brother, Officer 1000, Tazah Karai checking in as well. Yahweh Shema Shabarakathah, the one. We also got Akwaf Tazarah, Princess Tazarah checking in. Yahweh Shema, Latham Bashim Yahweh Shah. Always good to see you. Shalom Yatawab, Princess Tazarah, Shalom Yatawab. Again, the link is in the chat. We also got Sister Kenyatta, Akwaf Kenyatta checking in from Norfolk, VA, Most High in Christ. Yahweh Shema, Latham Bashim Yahweh Shah. We got Officer 50, Akal Sapah, Officer Akal Sapah checking in. Yahweh Shema Shabbat. Always good to see you. You be brave in them roads, you know what I'm saying? It's always good to see you making knowing that you're good to go out there. And last but not least, we got Trooper McCall, Ya'ala checking in, you know what I'm saying? Most High Christ, you know what I'm saying? So again, it's good to see everybody. I'm gonna go through the alphabet or our foundation first. Once I do that, everybody that's on stage or backstage, I'm gonna go ahead and bring you on up, and we're gonna go from there. You know what I'm saying? We also got Aqua for Dessa checking in. Yahweh Shemalathon, Bashim Yahweh Shah, Mosiah in Christ. You know what I'm saying? So again, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get it on, get started. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, by all means, put them in the chat. Any questions, comments, or concerns, put them in the chat. You know what I mean? Now, this is the Hebrew class, so we do kind of keep this class a little bit more focused on the actual language in the Hebrew, but we'll address any question that you got if time permit. Again, we have classes all week long. All week long, we have classes all week long. Brotherhood class on Tuesday, history class on Monday, scripture breakdown classes Wednesday and Thursday. And like I said, Friday, we come in for the Lashawan Qadash, all starting at 7 p.m. Different shows all throughout the week. We do run a podcast on the Hampton channel on Sundays at 7 as well. So again, there's no reason that you're lost. No reason that you're lost. I grew up in an era where you didn't question God. That's what they told us, not to question God. But that's not in this Bible. That's not in the Bible. And God never said that. What's the purpose of having an instruction manual, a constitution, and you don't know the laws to it, instruction manual, and you don't know none of the rules, none of the building blocks to it? That makes no sense. That's Christianity. That's Christianity. And that's not inside this Bible. Christianity has nothing to do with the Bible. If this is your first time tuning in, I'll go ahead and dispel that myth for you right now. Christianity has absolutely nothing whatsoever to do with the Bible. Nothing whatsoever. So if you think you know God and you're in that church, you're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself. So again, if you have any questions, by all means, drop them in the chat. And from there, we're gonna go ahead and get it on. Let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, we're gonna start with our alphabet or our foundation first. Now I say our foundation because our it's actually pictorial. And it's not just an alphabet. It's a little deeper than that. But let's go ahead and get that up on screen. Like I said, we're gonna go from there. All right, there we go. Here we go. All right. Let me make this a little bit smaller. Okay, I like that banner. We see everything. Still got the banner. We good to go. All right, so first up is going to be the Ah. You have Ah on your left in the ancient, and you have Ah on the right in the Assyrian. That Ah stands for alap or cow. Alap or cow or cattle. Even when you read throughout the Bible, our foundation, the characters, everything for the most part has a husbandry or farming similar to it. Reason being, that's who we were. You know, we were sheep herders. You know what I'm saying? We lived off the land. That's who we were. Give you a good example. The saying, "You reap what you sow." That saying, "You reap what you sow." That's a farming. That's a farming saying. You know what I mean? A proverb or whatever. When you reap your harvest, you know what I mean? When you sow your harvest, sow that seed, when it comes back up and you go out to reap that, that's a farming metaphor or so forth. So again, the characters that you'll see also have a husbandry or farming or agriculture seen through that lens, that so forth, or metaphors like that. So again, I is alap or cattle or cow. Alap or cattle or cow. You can even look at that ancient, if you was to turn it, that sign 90 degrees, it would look like the head of a cattle. Like the head of a cattle. If you look at a lot of the ancient, a lot of the native indigenous or quote unquote native Indian, so-called native Indians, the inscriptions or writings and stuff that they have, it looks very similar to that. But again, we just got lost following different things. We started to be like the heathen and worship the stars and worship the animals and so forth, when really we were given the land. We were in charge of the land, in charge of the animals. Adam named all the animals. You know what I mean? So again, that I is alap or cow or cattle. Now we learn from the ancient Indo-Assyrian. I'm going to go down to the next one, Ba or Bayath or tent. All right, Bayath or tent. We dwelled in tents. Some of us lived in tents. You have Ba on your left in the ancient, then Ba on your right in the Assyrian. That Ba again stands for Bayath or tent. We learned in the ancient Indo-Assyrian. The records that you see, and when you're reading in quote unquote modern Hebrew today, will be in the Assyrian. being the Assyrian again, and that's adapted. Our language adapted into the to the language of that time when we were in that captivity. That's what your Jewish people speak. The Yiddish again, it's an adaptation of our language. The actual ancient Hebrew is our language. That's our language. So again, we learn both in here. When you're reading the Bible, you'll see that our records are going to be in that Yiddish. They'll be in that Hebrew. And then when you get into breaking like some of it down and the latter parts of it, it actually being in Greek, the Hebrew and the Greek. King James was a black man. King James was a black man that had the Bible translated from the Hebrew and the Greek into the English. He didn't write the Bible like some people think, but like a lot of the myths, he wasn't a white man like a lot of the myths. He was king of England and king of Scott. He was a black man. He had that Bible translated. All right. Ga is in the you have Ga on your left in the ancient, and then Ga on your right in the Assyrian. That Ga stands for Gamal or camel. Gamal or camel. Gamal or camel. All right. All right. Next up is going to be the Da. It's going to be the Da. You have Da on your left in the ancient, and then Da on your right in the Assyrian. That Da stands for Dalath or door. Now, this is the one we get a lot of questions on when people see our see the shield. We see that shield. Or you can see it right there behind me in the pic as well. You know what I'm saying? That shield right there. That is called the Dawa Da, Magan Dawa Da, or the shield of David. This is just David's name in the Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? This is just his name, his insignia. When you will see this insignia, you knew this was official coming from the king. All right, the Dawa Da. All right, it's not a star. The imposters who have stolen our identity, the biggest identity thieves in the world, the ones who have stolen our identity, who run around now claiming to be Jewish, they claim to be the children of God. They are not the children of God. They stole our identity. They call that a star when it's not a star. That is the Dawa Da. That is just simply King David's name. All right. All right. Next up is going to be the Ha. You have Ha on your left in the ancient, and then Ha on your right in the Assyrian. That Ha stands for Hana or behold. Hana or behold. All right. Next up is going to be the Wa. You have Wa on your left in the ancient, and Wa on your right in the Assyrian. That Wa stands for Wawa or fish hook. Wawa or fish hook. All right. Next up is going to be the Za. You have Za on your left in the ancient, and then Za on your right in the Assyrian. That Za stands for Zion or weapon. Zion or weapon. Yahweh Shema Lathan Bashim Yahweh Shai. We got Aqua off the bar checking in the chat. Most High Christ. Zion or weapon. All right. Next up is going to be the Cha. This is the character that probably takes the most effort to say. Not so much to remember, but to say. It's kind of like you scratching the back of your throat or touching like the roof of your mouth when you're saying Cha, Kawama, or fence is what it stands for. Kawama or fence. All right, you have Cha on the right in the ancients and Cha on the right in the Assyrian. If you ever go into any of your 7-Elevens or your gas stations, you know what I'm saying, you will hear the Arab. You hear Arabs in there speaking, and you'll hear that. And me as well, Aqua off the bar. me as well, you know, but we're gonna get it right by the time when it's all said and done with it, we'll be saying it perfectly. Because we'll be raised to be saying it. You know what I'm saying? We're raised the children to say it. When you hear them speak it, always, you know what I'm saying, get my feelings a little bit when I go into the gas station. I hear how when they speak that language, because their language is closer to our language. You know, English is so far off and so different. These people are so they're so peculiar. The oppressor, boy, the damn oppressor is like it said in the Bible, was two manner of people in Rebecca's womb, and this oppressor is definitely different from us in every way, everything you think of, especially in their language. But you know, again, it just is one of the ones that takes a little bit of practice to say. All right. I wasn't a fan of English at all. So learning again, learning that and learning different pronunciations like that can be a challenge. Now, one thing I will say, learning our own language makes it that much more important, and gives you that motivation to learn it because it's ours. It's ours, you know. All right, next up is going to be the ta. You have ta on your left in the ancient, and you have ta on the right in the Assyrian. That ta stands for Tanah or basket. Tanah or basket. All right, next up is going to be the Salakia. It's going to be the Yah. You have Yah on the left in the ancient, then you have Yah on your right in the Assyrian. That Yah stands for Yad or hand. Yad or hand. All right. Then you have the Ka. You have Ka on your left in the ancient, and then you have Ka on your right in the Assyrian. Now, that Ka on the right in the Assyrian, you'll see two characters for it. Where you see that red arrow pointing at, that's the Ka that's going to be at the end of a word. All right, if it's anywhere else inside of that word, not the actual last character, then you'll see the Ka that's at the top. But if it's at the end of a word, it'll be that Ka where that red arrow is at. All right, you have 5 characters like that inside of the Assyrian. 5 characters like that has a different letter at the end of it when it's at the end of a word. Take your time, Aquafarai. Ain't no rush. Take your time. We live in a digital age. You can always go back and replay anything that you missed for the most part. And this is stuff that y'all definitely know because y'all are always in class, and we are very grateful for that. Y'all are diligent students. You know what I mean? Y'all come to class faithful students. You know what I mean? So you're not missing anything right now. All right, you have the next character up is going to be the La. It's going to be the La. You have La on your left in the ancient, and then La on your right in the Assyrian. That La stands for Lamad or learn. Lamad or learn. And it's an amazing thing. They always say that we haven't contributed anything. We haven't contributed anything. We are draining on society. We don't get credit for any of the things that we do. I listened to a speech by Marco Rubio the other day, and he talked about how great the West was and how great America was and how great it was to colonize and take everything. And in nowhere in that speech were we given any credit, where Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians were given any credit for anything. And this is how they actually feel. This is how they feel. But even when you look at this character here, how that looks just like the L today that they use. You know, everything comes from us. We have a series, a playlist on the Richmond channel called Former of All Things. Shout out to Ottawa, Captain 10,000. It's not the Zot in the shot. You know what I'm saying? He got a whole playlist on there where he's breaking down different inventions and things that we've done, you know what I mean, that have lasted the test of time and changed the world, revolutionized the whole entire world, because the Bible says that Jacob is the former of all things. Through Jacob, God's children are reproduced on the earth. You know what I'm saying? And you see it in the things that we do. And it's not just sports. We're known for dribbling and bouncing the ball and throwing the ball and running fast and jumping. And that's very minuscule compared to what we've actually done and what we've actually contributed to the world. And I think it's very important that we teach our children that you are more than just a rapper. You are more than just a basketball player or a football player. You know what I mean? We have a very terrible habit, you know what I mean, within our community of minimizing who we are for these damn people. Trump got up there for a Black History celebration. Y'all give me a 1 in the chat if y'all saw the Black History celebration with President Trump and Grandma. If y'all saw the presentation with President Trump and Grandma, if y'all seen that, y'all give me a 1 in the chat. Y'all was Shamal Athamba Shimi Yabashah. I'm Aquaf Zara Khan checking in. And when he's speaking, the things that he says, you know, and I love you people, and you know, and so good at jazz, and the music, and the singing. And again, the only thing we get credit for is being a damn monkey to put on a good show. Only thing we get credit for is putting, and they all in the back, just like that's all we can do is carry a note. All we can do is carry a note and dance a jig. That's all we are giving credit for. So again, if y'all get a chance, y'all check out that Former of All Things, the playlist on there. You know what I'm saying? Just to kind of see some of the things that we've done. Now, what I will say, I've seen a lot of different videos out from different content creators about the different things that we've done. So I see that. I think we are in that age where some of us, not all of us, some of us are trying to wake up and trying to reclaim that pride and that identity. But we've been lied to so much. And we think that our identity is within us being an American, and we're not. It's so much greater than that. We are the people of this Bible. When you hear about Moses and Jeremiah and Isaiah and Noah, that's us. That's us. That's us you're hearing about. Same way you hear about us now. When they talk about sports, who do they talk about? They talk about us. When they talk about, you know what I'm saying, the greatest of anything, any field, it's us that they talk about. You know, they might throw a white face on it, but that's us. And that's always been like that all throughout time. All throughout time. Akwaf Adasa says she's seen it. Akwaf Debar and Akwaf Ryan seen it. And you are absolutely correct. It was a mess. The way that grandma got up there and said what she said. Now, I will say this about grandma. You know, the Bible talks about us, you know what I'm saying, being gracious to our elders. You know what I'm saying? And not to rebuke our elders, because our elders are our elders. You know what I mean? And when you listen to her story, I think it's her son, got unalived in D.C., if I'm not mistaken. I think he got unalived in D.C. and Trump, and that party was one of the ones that reached out to her, of course, to get her to, you know what I'm saying, fulfill their agenda, you know what I'm saying, to use her like a little puppet. But again, it's because of the oppression. When we see our people do these things and, you know what I'm saying, put on that show and that dance, it can aggravate you, it can frustrate you, but you got to always keep in mind it's because of the oppression. It's because of the oppression. I doubt very seriously if she was taught her identity. I doubt if she was taught her identity, taught who she was. I doubt it. So again, in Lamentations 4:17, it talks about us looking to a nation that cannot save us. She just doesn't know that this nation can't save us. She said it when she was talking to him. I trust him. I trust him. Yeah, she trusts him because she trusts that he can save her. In actuality, he can't. He never would. You know what I mean? What saves you is knowing your identity. The Bible says the truth shall make you free. You know what I mean? So again, I'm glad y'all seen it. It was a sight to behold. You know what I'm saying? It definitely was a sight to behold. Akwaf Adasa said, that's what I mean, Mosiah Christ. All right, but okay, for the next one is going to be the Ma. You have Ma, you're left in the ancient. You have Ma, you're right in the Assyrian. Ma has two characters as well, and Ma stands for Mayam or water. Mayam or water. All right, and again, it's a link inside the chat for you to join on stage. I'm gonna go ahead and drop it one more time. StreamYard keep adding new things on it. We got a whole new room. I don't know if y'all back there or not. I think y'all can just come straight through the link. But yeah, they got a couple of new things I'm gonna test out when I leave here. All right, next up is gonna be the Na. You have Na, you're left in the ancient, then Na, you're right in the Assyrian. That Na stands for Nawan or sprout. Nawan or sprout. Na has two characters as well, where that red arrow is pointing at. That's going to be the Na you will see at the end of a word. All right, and if I haven't mentioned it already, y'all make sure y'all like, share. I know y'all have already subscribed, but make sure you like, share. If you haven't subscribed to both channels, subscribe to both channels. Not just both channels, subscribe to the TikTok, the Instagram, Facebook page. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to all of them. This is the way that this is the time that we're in as far as getting information out. This is the time that we're in. I'm not a fan of social media, but I'm tasked with it. It's my job. So again, I feel like if you're gonna be on it, let's use it wisely. Share these videos, share these classes. The Lord is wrapping this thing up. And just like that black grandma, it might be one or two of them out there who don't know the truth and want to know. You know what I mean? And they'll see that video that you share, and they'll get in here, and of course they're gonna resist it, but they might just hear something to spark their interest where they actually want to learn. Christ said his sheep will hear his voice. They might just be able to hear it, but they won't be able to hear it if they never see the material, see the video. So again, y'all make sure y'all like and share. Again, that's your job. You're a priest and prophet in here. Your job is to get in here and teach. Your job is to get in here and teach. If you're a student, if you in the school, your job is to help spread this word. You know what I mean? Next up is going to be the Sa. We have Sa on our left in the ancient, and then Sa on the right in the Assyrian. That Sa stands for Samak or establish. Samak or establish. Next up is going to be the I. You have I on your left in the ancient, then I on our right in the Assyrian. That I stands for Ayan or I. You'll notice in the ancient, it looks like the socket or the circle shape of an eye. All right, so that I on the ancient, and then I on your left, on right in the Assyrian. All right, next up is going to be the Pa. Yeah, Pa on your left in the ancient, and then Pa on your right in the Assyrian. Pa has two characters as well. Where the red arrow was pointing at, that's the Pa you'll see at the end of a word. All right, Pa stands for mouth. For mouth. All right, next up is going to be the Tazah. It's going to be the Tazah. You have Tazah on your left in the ancient, and then Tazah on your right in the Assyrian. And that Tazah stands for Tazad or side. Tazad or side. All right, next up is going to be the Kwa. You have Kwa on your left in the ancient, and then Kwa on the right in the Assyrian. That Kwa stands for Quam or rise. All throughout the Passover, you're going to hear Kwam Yasha'Allah. Rise, Israel. Rise, Israel. Wake up, Israel. Rise, Israel. Rise up, Israel. You're going to hear that quite a lot. That Kwa stands for Quam or rise. And that's what you're seeing. Again, I see more so now online than I've ever seen before. You can tell the spirit has changed within our people. There's so many posts I see where where they be like, we not our ancestors. You know what I'm saying? So many posts where the young folks ain't going for the stuff that we was going for before. And it's a new spirit. You know what I mean? And again, it's misdirected, but if they can just direct it and get it in here, they can learn what to do with it. And our people are trying to wake up, trying to reclaim, because they feel and see it. Something just ain't right about this place. Just ain't right about us being here in the capacity that we are. All right, next up is going to be the Ra or Ra'ash. Well, this pen done dropped again. If y'all knew what I went through to pick it up the first time, and it dropped again. Most time I cry. Ra or Ra on the left in the ancient, Ra on the right in the Assyrian. That Ra stands for Ra'ash or head. Ra'ash or head. All right. Scroll down. Then it drop again. It's going to stay down there. All right. Next up is going to be the Shah. You have Shah on the left in the ancient, and then Shah on the right in the Assyrian. That Shah stands for Shan or tooth. Shan or tooth. All right. Then we have the Tha. You have the Tha. Tha on the left in the ancient, Tha on the right in the Assyrian. And that Tha stands for Tha or mark. Tha or mark. All right. And that's going to conclude our alphabet. Let me stop sharing that. All right. I'm going to close that out. Internet been working fairly decent. We want to keep it that way. All right, so again, the link is inside the chat for anybody to join and come up if they want to come up. I'm gonna go ahead and start bringing folks up. Again, that link is gonna remain there. If you're able to get on screen, come on screen. Let me see. I don't see nobody on camera, so maybe I'll do the. Let me do one more. Let's go through another set of our prepositions and positive value before I start bringing folks up. I see Aqua off the bar is ready. Okay, I'll bring y'all. Let's go for it. Let's go get everybody up. I'll start bringing everybody up on screen. Start bringing them up. Aqua off the bar, you the first one I see. And how are you doing?
Shalom, Yahweh Shemal, L'Tham B'Hashem Yahushua. I'm Tawab, sir.
Most high Christ. Shalom, Yahweh Shemal, L'Tham B'Hashem Yahushua. That's Tawab. I'm glad you're doing well. And you are able to join us tonight. What the weather look like?
Hmm.
Say what the weather look like.
Oh, it's beautiful down here.
All right, most high crack. Most high crack. That's good. All that ice
It
is
was
melting.
it was a nice 67.
All right, most high crack. That's good. That's real good. It's raining where I'm at. All right, who else we got up in? We got Princess Tazariah in the building. What's going on, Princess Tazariah?
Shalom, Yahweh Shema, Bashim Yahweh.
Y'all was Shamala Thon by Shimmy Yawashai. How you doing?
I'm good.
You too most high crack. You gotta go to school
Today,
today?
yeah, I had a good day at school. My friend asked me, Mihail, would you rather be blind or not be able to talk? Me, I couldn't really hear her, so I heard, would you rather be black or not be able to talk? I said, I'd rather be black.
You rather be black, most high crack. You always hated them old goofy questions like that. There's really no good answer to it. The best thing is to be content with what you got. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, I said I'd rather be blind because I like talking.
I hear you. I don't know. I that one I don't know. I think I might want to be able to see. I think I might want to be. And you can still talk. You know, you can talk even if you can't. You know what I'm saying? If you can't hear whatever, you still talk. Do sign language and so forth. But I don't know. I think I want to be able to see where I'm going.
True.
Yeah, you can't see. You got to rely on too many folks around you. You know. But now, one thing I will say about that, one thing that always amazed me, kind of how they say when you lose one sense, your other senses get so much sharper. It always amazed me, like when you watch people that are blind and born that way, and just how well they function, or even people that can't hear how well they function. You really wouldn't know unless they told you about about their handicap or whatever. So you know, I've always been amazed with that. But I got you. All right. Who else we got up in here? We got Aqua Tharapa checking in. What's going on, Aqua Tharapa?
So lucky, I got something in my tooth. Oh, my hand's killing me. Right, my finger hurting right now. I had to speak up for my son's school yesterday because they about to close his school down. Um, I had to speak off for his school yesterday, and I came out of his school yesterday, and I hurt myself, and my finger is like it was swollen this morning, and
Man, that's not good.
but I didn't say the salute Salakia Shalom Yahweh Shalom Salakia Shalom Yahweh Shema Lataba Shem Yashai. Yeah,
Shalom.
I had to speak off for my son's school yesterday, and I came out and I slipped down the steps in the schoolyard and woke up this morning. My whole finger was swollen a little bit, and it's still swollen.
I'm gonna put some ice on it. Put some ice on it. Keep it
It looked
elevated.
like it's swollen, going down a little bit, sir.
Probably just sprain.
Yeah, but I had to speak up with his school yesterday, and I was like a little bit in tears yesterday when I had spoke up, and I had to get a shout out to one of his kindergarten teachers, and she had cried when I had to get her a shout out yesterday.
Oh,
But I'm too wild, sir, because my son been in that school. Because my son been in that school for 6 months, sir. And, you know, all that hard working I did to put him in that school.
Okay, I got you. So now, if he didn't graduate or anything, right? How long he gonna be there?
He been there since August the 20th. Yeah, he just started to that school August the 25th. He been there a good while until he's in kindergarten, sir. So he'll be in there for a while.
Okay, so he'll be moving on not too long, but that's good. It's always good to have good teachers. It's rough to leave them kids with somebody else. I don't think a lot of we don't get
Sir, and the other thing, sir, they gonna put up. Ain't no other schools I'm gonna put him in, and this is the closest school I can put him in because it's around the corner from my house, and they gonna tear that school down and put a Section 8 affordable houses.
Oh, okay, so he got to go to a different. I got you. Well, hopefully, you know what I'm saying. Lord willing, we'll have our own damn school eventually on one of these days, but we don't have to send our children off. But I know how that can be, though. You know what what I'm saying? But the water for you joining class tonight. You know what I'm saying? The water for you joining. We got Aqua for Aya in the building.
Shalom Yahweh Shema Alatah B'Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Shalom. Yahweh Shema Alatah B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. I see you made it right on. I told you made it right on time. Didn't miss anything.
Yeah, I came in on I came on the speed limit.
Okay, I got that'll work. That'll work. That'll work. Everything going all right though?
Salaki, sir. I'm Tawab.
All right, Most High Christ. That's good. Good to see you here. I think we got the school here as well, but I'll wait till I see you on screen, sir, before I add you, or you can add yourself on there when you're ready. I know they always y'all are always more into it when Officer Uriah Moth is in the building. He is down backstage, but again, once he's ready to get on stage, he'll jump up here. So again, the water for everybody joining us again. It won't be too crazy tonight. We are going to try to get the scriptures in the ancient. Got a couple of words we're going to add. I want to start back adding. Officer Mataz Zachariah was adding different verbs y'all were going over. I'm going to let him continue that. I'm going to have a couple more words I'm going to add to that. And we're going to go from there. A couple of them you might know. I know we haven't officially added them to our words of the week. We were doing that pretty good at one point, then we kind of slacked up on it. So I want to get back on that. Adding to our different words, especially since we're advancing to the point where, we're making sentences and all of that. Now we got to start adding to it. So the water for everybody else that has joined. Again, that link is in the chat for anybody that's out there watching. Don't be shy. We all family in here. Don't be shy. We all family in here. And this is how you learn. I'm going to get ready to go through the different prepositions, subject pronouns, and so forth. Y'all already know the drill. If you got any questions, go ahead and ask. Everybody say y'all saw grandma. Agua for cause pod says shalom. Agua Most High Christ. Y'all saw grandma out there making everybody proud out there for Trump. She said, don't y'all say nothing to him. I don't want to hear all that racist stuff. She said she don't want to hear all that racist stuff. And that's the problem with us not having our identity, though. That's the problem with us not having our identity. And one of the joints I commented on earlier today, because they was giving her a rough time in the chat. You know what I'm saying? They was giving her a rough time. But like I try to explain to people again, we don't have an identity, and it may look strange, or she may seem like a traitor, and they like to call her coon and everything else. However, if you vote Democrat, you're a traitor. If you vote Democrat, Republican, you love America. If you us, you're a traitor. We have no reason to love this place. We have no reason to pledge allegiance to this place with the things they've done to us. And it's just something that we've lost. We say for the ancestors, but we really don't give a damn about the ancestors, because if we did, we'd be just as mad because of what they did to the ancestors. And so that's the thing about America. America makes you pledge your allegiance to them, because you're gonna disavow your allegiance to your own identity. And so again, it looks bad with her, but she's really no different than like a lot of our other people. She's no different. She just goes under a different title. That's all. And if we hear long enough, she'll be a hero later on. We hear any longer, they'll say she a hero later on. So again, the real revolutionaries are right here in class, right here in the ISUPK. We're gonna start with our prepositions first. We're gonna go through those real quick with the Hebrew. How do we read Hebrew? Left to right or right to left? Who knows? Right to left or left to right? How do we read Hebrew?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's right to left, sir.
Right to left. Most High Christ. Y'all give her a hand. Right to left. It's Hebrew. We read Hebrew from right to left. Very important that you know that. You go in there, get trying to read it. You're reading from left to right. You're gonna be all off. We read Hebrew from right to left. And English is left to right. Now it's other languages that are right to left. Again, it's just that because English is so backwards, because it's so oppressive, it's so backwards. All right, so everything that we've learned wrong. We've learned the wrong way. All right, so we're going to start with our prepositions. Our prepositions go before a root word. All right, they're going to go before a root word. Best example of this that I always like to give is Ba Hashem. Ba Hashem. Who knows what does Ba Hashem mean? Who knows what Ba Hashem means?
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead, Aqua off the bar.
It means in the name.
Break it down for me.
Ba is in, Ha is the, and Shem name.
Give her a hand. Most High Christ. She's absolutely correct. Ba Hashem means in the name. Ba is in, Ha is the, Shem is name. Those prepositions you see before are what we're getting ready to go over now. Great, you did a great job of breaking that down. I or I am is going to be I if that's before the root word. Like Aqua off the bar said, Ba is in. If that's before the root word, that's going to be in. Da is to do. Ha means the. Wa means and. Ya means he. That ka means like. La means to. Ma means of. And sha means pertaining to. Pertaining to. And if you see that tha before the root word, in most cases, that's going to change that to the future tense. All right. And those are our prepositions. All right. Next up is our possessive adjectives. Possessive adjectives. In the comment section, Aqua Tazarah, Princess Tazarah, put Ma Shalamka. She put Ma Shalamka. Now we know that Ma, we just read Ma up top when it's as a preposition. Then Shalom means peace, right? Actually, Ma means what? Stand alone, and then Shalom means peace. But she said Ma Shalamka. Who can break that down for me?
Shalakia, sir.
Go ahead, Aqua after our pie.
It's Tawab, sir.
Try again.
Tawab.
Oh, okay. Now that's the answer. Okay, I got you. That's the answer for it. But break down what she actually said. That Ma Shalom Ka. What is
Shalakia. It means how your peace?
How's your peace? How do you know it's your peace? What part of it means your? You're muted.
Shalakia. I don't remember. I have to right now. I'm actually watching my Alaman class, and
no, I got you. Well, look.
I need a little help on that one.
That's okay. Look on your screen. Look on your screen. What you see on the screen? You see where it says your?
Con, sir.
Yep. So that Ma Shalom Ka, that Ka at the end, that's how you know that she's asking about your peace. All right. All right, Most High Christ. All right, so I'm gonna go through the possessive adjectives now. All right, if you see that my, it is after the root word, that would be Yah. So if I was to respond, when I did respond to Princess Tazarah says Shalom Yah, that Yah at the end was Shalom, peace, Yah, my peace. Shalom Yah Tawah, my peace is good. I'm doing good. All right. Again, that Ka at the after a root word would be your. Wa after the root word would be his. Ha after a root word would be her. Our after the root word is going to be nawa. To indicate your, masculine plural after the root word would be come. And your feminine plural, if it's sisters, it would be kan. All right, and then their masculine plural would be ma. And their feminine plural would be na. All right. And then last up, we're going to do our subject pronouns. Our subject pronouns. This is just giving identity to that word, who you're talking to or whatever, right? Or who's speaking. So I am, masculine or feminine is going to be Anya. It's going to be Anya. I could say Anya Tawab. I'm Tawab. All right. You, masculine or feminine, is going to be a tha. I can say shalom Yahweh Bashem, Yahushua Barakatha. I say that Barakatha. That's talking to everybody. That's a salute that we normally give to the men. But if I was to say that within a group, that's speaking to everybody because of that tha on the end. Same thing with sisters. If they was to say Shalom, Yahweh Shema, Alatha, they can say that again, masculine or feminine. All right, that tha. He as a subject pronoun is going to be Hawa-ah. Hawa-ah. She as a subject pronoun would be Haya-ah. Haya-ah. And we would be Anaknawa. Anaknawa. You or y'all in masculine plural would be a thumb. You or you all feminine plural would be a thun. They masculine plural would be hum, and they feminine plural would be hun. So if I'm speaking to a group of brothers, all brothers, would I use a thumb or a thun? Who can tell me?
Salakia, sir.
What you got?
You use a thumb.
Most High Christ, give a hand. She would use a thumb. Now, what if one sister walked up and that sister's in that group now? What would we use then?
Salakia.
What you got?
A thumb.
Say it again.
Salakia. You for the brothers is a thumb. For the sisters is a thumb.
It's a thun with an N for the sisters.
Salakia.
But what if it's both? What if it's a group of brothers and one sister or a couple of sisters? Which one I use then?
It's on top of my head right now.
You got help in the chat too.
A thumb.
A thumb. Most High Christ. Y'all give her a hand. And then you get sisters in there. If there's any brothers in that mix, you're gonna use that a thumb. All right. You're gonna use that a thumb. All right. Most High Christ. All right. So we're gonna finish that. I'm gonna come and get that off the screen. What we're looking at, looking pretty good on time. All right, so just a review before we go over the words that we went over, the new words we're gonna add to our list before we get to the scriptures. Who remembers what the prayer we went over last week? Who remembers the prayer? Who wants to volunteer and just go ahead and read me the prayer or tell me the prayer that we went over last week without looking at their notes? Looking at their notes. Everybody got on mute. All right, you can use your notes there. You can use your notes. Who wants to know? What you got, Aqua Fried?
We went over the bless Israel, which is the Barak Yashala.
All right, let me hear it.
Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. Barak Lanawa Wayashala. Wahab Bayath Saparium. Barak Rapa'ah, Magun Hagun, the person's name, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, the Wada Aman.
Most High Christ, give her a hand. Most High Christ, give her a hand, give her a hand, give her a hand. And again, that's one of the ones that you can I wanted to give you that so you have that if you want to say it on your own. Whenever the time or current, whenever it came up that you needed to, you would have that in your arsenal. I'm gonna bring it up. We're gonna go through it real quick, and then we're gonna get to these new words. Get to some of these, get a couple new words. We're only gonna do like 5 of them. There won't be too many of them. But I did want to add a couple new words to our list. I want to start us going back doing our reviews and our quizzes and so forth. We haven't did any quiz on the that you scan on screen. We haven't did that in a minute, so I want to go ahead and get back to that. Do a couple of those. Eventually. All right. So this is the prayer, the same prayer that Aqua Faraya just said. And if we are reading that from off screen, again, she said Yahweh, which is the Most High's name. Bahashem. Again, we Aqua, like Aqua the Bar said, in the name. Yahweh Shai, in the name of Yahweh Shai, or who the world ignorantly calls Christ. Barak Lanawa. What does Barak Lanawa mean? Who knows what Barak Lanawa means?
Salakia, sir.
What you got, Aqua?
It means bless us.
Bless us. Barak is to bless. That la two, and Nawa is like it's us. So blessings to us. Bless us. Most High in Christ. Good job. Good job. Good job. Barak Nawa. Why Yasha Allah? Why Yasha Allah? What does why Yasha Allah mean? Why Yasha Allah? Who knows what that means?
Salakia, sir.
Salakia.
Go ahead, Aqua. Go ahead, Aqua Fryer.
Israel.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
That's
and
it.
Israel. Salakia.
And Israel. Most High in Christ. Most High in Christ. Give her a hand. That Y in front of it, and Israel. You know, and Israel. A lot of times you will hear us say Barakatah Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai. That blesses Barakatah, bless you, Most High, why Yahweh Shai and Yahweh Shai and Christ. You know what I mean? So that why is just and. All right, that why is and. Why Yasha Allah? What's next? What's that? What's next? Thank you. Oh, boy, my mind just went blank for a second. Goodness gracious, boy, getting old. Suck, Princess Tyler, right? All right. Yahweh, yeah.
Salakia.
Go ahead, Princess Tyler.
You're not old.
I'm not. I know you keep on reminding. You keep reminding me. I'm gonna believe it one of these doggone days. I'm gonna believe it one of these days. Officer Carl Sapah said got some Hebrew scholars up in here. Damn right, both sides of Christ. Waha Bayaf. Waha Bayaf. What does Waha Bayaf mean? And actually, that word is Waha Bayaf is first, but it actually goes with the next one, and that's Saparium. So Waha Bayaf Saparium. I actually kind of got that broke up wrong. Waha Bayaf Saparium. What is that saying? Wayasha Allah is and Israel. What's Waha Bayaf Saparium? What's that?
Salakia, sir.
I'm gonna get us an aqua off the bar. What you got?
And the school.
And the schools. That Bayaf Saparium is schools. Waha and the schools. And the schools. Most High Christ. Y'all give her a hand. Give her a hand. Most High Christ. Waha Bayaf Saparium. Then it says Barak. We already know Barak just means to and bless. Rapa'ah. Rapa'ah. Who knows what Rapa'ah means? This one right here on the end. What does Rapa'ah mean?
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead, Aqua Fryer.
Heal.
Gonna be the heel. Gonna be the heel. So you got bless, heal. Then we have Magun. We know Magun is the shield. All right. So bless, heal, shield, and then Hagan. Hagan is gonna be protect. So bless, heal, shield, and protect. Bless, heal, shield, and protect. We will say the loved one's name or ourselves or whatever we praying for at that time. And then we will say by Hashem in the name, Yahweh Shai, the water, Aman. And that's it. That's gonna be the prayer. So Most High Christ, y'all must have been studying. Y'all knew it. Y'all must have been studying it. When you pray, right? When y'all pray, what's the requirements for praying? What else should we do when we pray? Who knows? Who can tell me what should we do? How do we pray? How are we supposed to pray?
Salakia.
Go ahead, Aqua Tharapa.
I know this one. You have to face the east.
Face the east. Most High Christ. Give her a hand. Give her a hand. What else? What else? What else? Face the east. What else?
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead, Aqua of the bar.
Women should have their heads covered.
Okay.
And
women should have their head covered.
The brother should have their head uncovered.
Most High Christ. Give her a hand. 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 Most High Christ. You are absolutely correct. Women should have their head covered. Brothers should have their head uncovered. And that is that's straight from the Bible. That's how we should do it. You want to make sure you face the east. I think we had a question last week. How you know where the east is? I use my compass on my phone. That's how I know what east at. Normally, especially when we be teaching and being teaching. And you can have your hands upright and hands out as well, like Officer Carl Sapar said. Typically when you see us praying, especially when we're in a group, we're in together Passover, you'll see us with our hands out upright and so forth. Christians, because of Christianity in the church, we've been taught to bow down on your face, close your eyes, and cry and all in public and run around and so forth. And it's not so much that it's wrong to do it. As far as your actual posture, the main thing, you just want to make sure you're facing east. We typically pray that way, again, because we are warrior people. We are warrior people. We are proud people. We are warrior people. We are proud people. And we pray knowing that the Most High is going to do everything he said he was going to do as long as we do our part. So, again, that's why you'll see us pray the way that we pray. But again, thoughts of the wild, y'all do great with that Most High in Christ. And again, that's just one of your ones y'all want to practice. Practice so you'll know it. You know it, so you can kind of rattle that one off when need be. You know what I'm saying? That's something that we say all the time. That's something that we say all the time. And it should be the same thing when it comes to the prayer. Yahweh Hashem, Yahushua, Barak Wayasha'ala, Wahab, Bayah Saparium, Barak, Rapa'ah, Magan, Hagan. You should be able to kind of say that without really putting too much thought into it. You know, outside of the prayer that you do, the prayer of the person that you're thinking for. You know, so again, great job with that. Like I said, we're going to add a couple of words. We're going to add a couple of words to our repertoire. We're going to try to get back to doing these words of the week when we get on. I think we were doing a pretty good job with that. And we want to kind of add to it. And we're going to go from there. Let's go ahead and get that up next. 8:05, doing pretty good on time. And I give you a little forewarning. We are going to read these scriptures tonight in the ancient. We are going to try to read these scriptures in the ancient tonight. I know y'all love that so much. You know, we're going to read it in the ancient. But again, I think it's important for us to go back and forth. Otherwise, you kind of lose it. You know what I mean? So it's kind of good to see both of them. Now, when we do the words tonight, we're going to do the words in the ancient and in the Assyrian. We're going to do it in both of them just so you kind of be able to have both of them in your notes. All right. Yabashim Shabakatah. We got obviously Yabakah checking in from Norfolk, Most High in Christ. All right. So for this week, the first word we're going to do is going to be heavy. It's going to be heavy. All right. Who wants to come off mic and pronounce it for me? How would you pronounce this word heavy?
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead, Aqua Fryer.
Oh, please, let me get my stuff together. That's gonna be
I gave you both of them. You know, you got both of them to go off of.
Right. I'm trying to find
ancient or the Assyrian.
Trying to find the chicken foot. Give me 1 second. Is it a car?
Mm-hmm. Sure is.
It is a car. Okay. Let me make a note of that real quick, Salakia.
Yep, because it looks different depending on the font that you're looking at. Sometimes that's straight. Sometimes it's like a C with a K in it, or a C with the V in it, whatever. Sometimes it's just straight up and down. Look, like I said, the chicken feet, it's just straight up and down. Like when we read out the scriptures later on, that's what it's gonna look like. Like a 3-pronged Y almost. I always say the chicken feet. But that's the ka.
So kabad.
Kabad. Most High Christ. Give a hand. Say that word heavy is going to be kabad. Kabad. All right. Most High Christ. And so obviously Yabakai wouldn't be chabad. It wouldn't be chabad. That's close. That's close. It's going to be kabad. Kabad. So that's actually going to be that ka sound. If it was chabad, you would see the like the line with the almost like the little ladder, almost like the ladder symbol for that cha, that cha. So it's a little different. Some people explain it even that way, where they say the ka is the heavier ka, and that cha, well, actually the cha is like a heavier ka sound. So it wouldn't be chabad. It would actually be, if we were spelling it in English, we would spell it Kabad. Kabad. Oh no, you too wild. You too wild. Most it's no no Salakia needed. You know what I'm saying? You in here. You know what I'm saying? You are in here, so it's no Salakia needed. You know what I'm saying? The water for you being here. You know what I mean? So yeah, so kabad is how we would say heavy. All right. All right. So next up is going to be garment. We got Passover coming up. And the next word is going to be garment. Now, I think we've said this word in class before, but I don't know if we've ever had. I don't think we've ever had it for like one of our actual words. All right. So let's test your memory out. You know what I'm saying? Does anybody remember us going over this word before? I know y'all got them excellent notes over there. Princess Tyler shaking her head. No. I know y'all got them excellent notes over there. This is the first time I think we actually made an official word of the week, but I know we've said it before, so I don't know if maybe you've wrote it down or not. Garment. You got Passover coming up. What you got, Aqua Fry?
Oh, Salakia, sir. I didn't realize I was off mute. I was searching. My bad.
And if you know in the chat, you can put it in the chat. And again, there's no wrong answers, but garment. We got garments. You're gonna see some fine threads out there for Passover. You know what I mean? I think it's actually one of the things I look forward to the most. You know what I mean? Again, with us being in this captivity, unless you teach quite often, or if you're a brother, you're making it to camp, especially for the sisters, you know, you might not get a chance to wear those garments like you want to, you know what I'm saying, in your daily life. So when we come together for Passover, you got a whole week long. You can show them threads, you know what I'm saying, them garments and so forth. And Aqua Fry is absolutely correct. That word is begad. So you already had that when you had it in your notes, Aqua Fry?
Salakia, sir. Khan.
Okay, most time, because I thought we had went over at one point in time. I just didn't think we had made it like an official word or whatever. So most time Christ. No, you tawab off the bar, most time Christ. All right. So that word is going to be begad. All right, begad is how you would say garment. I'm sorry, go ahead. Salakia, go ahead.
Sister Deborah's daughter got accepted to Ohio State.
Oh, that's what okay. Well, most time Christ, y'all get that in hand. Most time Christ. Think Ohio ain't that's Buckeyes, ain't it? She gonna be old Buckeye. We make fun of folks near Buckeye. We congratulating that sister. She gonna be old Buckeye. Most high Christ. She out there in Ohio. That is Tawab. Most high Christ. Obviously, y'all cross. Most high Christ. Now that's something to send prayers up for. You know what I'm saying? That's right there. That's a good time to use that prayer. You got a lot of damn devils out there in Ohio. That's something to send prayers up for. So the Most High will watch over, bless, heal, bless, shield, and protect the damn right, Officer Call Supply. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get a chance. Y'all saying prayers up for that sister. You know what I'm saying? Y'all saying prayers up for that sister, that the Lord will watch over her, protect her while she's there. Like Aqua Thara was saying in the beginning of class, that's a rough thing when you got to send your child out to school. You know what I'm saying? And they're not with you no more. They're not around you no more. That doesn't change as they get older. You know, we put on a good front for them kids, but it really don't change as they get older. Even as they get older, you still worried about them. You know what I mean? So most time, congratulations, Aqua off the bar. Most time, crack. That's all right.
Salakia, the water, sir. I'm sorry. I told her to call me when she got off work today.
Yeah, most high Christ. I was telling that's something to send prayers up for. So the Lord will watch over her, heal, shield, and protect while she is there. You know what I'm saying? That is all right. That's good. But like I said, I know that can be rough when we send our children out into this damn world. You know what I mean? That doesn't change because they get older. For some of us, that don't change. These new mamas out here, I don't know. Some of these new mamas. I've seen so many stories. They leave the damn kids home. The kids is 4, 5. They had the crib by themselves already, you know. So, but for the ones that are, you know what I'm saying, attempted to take care of their kids today, you know what I'm saying. That's a difficult thing, and you are obviously doing a great job. Aqua Farai said, you need another round of applause because you got a promotion today. Most High Christ. Let's get it in hand as well. You know what I'm saying? Those things are important. Those things are important. When you come and you serve the Most High, like I said, the Most High do everything that He said He would do. So many people look at us and they got so much to say, and so it's important to highlight when the Most High is doing great things with us in our lives. And so, especially when you look at what's going on in the world. One of the videos that I did do on that grandma, it highlights that I think when I first talked about it in class, it was 300,000 black women that had lost their job because of Trump. Well, that number has doubled now officially, and I think it's even higher than that. I think it's closer to 1 million, but it's officially at 600,000. It's officially at 600,000 black women that's lost their jobs to date due to the cuts, the federal cuts, and so forth. And when you look at it and you study it, it's only black women. It's not all women. It's not Asian women. It's not white women. It's just black women that are losing their jobs left and right. So you getting a promotion, your daughter getting accepted to Ohio State. All those are great things, and this goes to show serving the Most High, He'll shield you from the things that's going on in this world. You know what I'm saying? When that plague came and hit Pharaoh, we wasn't worried about it. When that plague came and hit Pharaoh, we was good. You know, now if you didn't have that blood on that post, if you didn't follow them instructions, you probably weren't that good. You would be crying with Pharaoh that next day. You will suffer the plagues of this place, but coming in here, the Lord will shield, heal, and protect you as well. So Most High in Christ, and again, give us another hand. That's all right, Dr. Brown. That's all right. Most High in Christ, and she said the water, and yonder by you are, most welcome. You know what I mean? Down right off us, our call supply. All right, so but God is how you would say garment. That's how you would say garment. You got two sisters on the screen, some of the baddest garment makers in Israel. You know what I'm saying? Aquaf the Bard, Aquaf Ra'aya. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to see mine. I can't wait to see mine.
So like it, sir.
What you got, Aquaf Ra'aya?
I do not make garments.
You don't make garments? Oh, okay.
Sir. I support the garment maker.
Support the garment. I got you. So I'm saying this. I got Most High in Christ. Aquaf Ra'aya said, congratulations to you and your daughter as well. You know what I'm saying? It sounds good, Aquaf Ra'aya. You know what I'm saying? It sounds good. I ain't gonna worry about it. It's okay. It's okay. I can't wait to see my garment though. You know what I mean? Man, speaking of garments, make sure if you haven't already, pay that Passover fee, get all your affairs in order. We don't got that much time. It's February about to be done. You know, they do Black History Month in the shortest month it is. It's over in 8 days. So you know what I'm saying? Hey, make sure it's about that time. It's about, she said she feeds the God maker, Most High in Christ. She should feed all of Israel. You know what I'm saying? Especially all of Virginia. You know, but that's all right. Y'all make sure y'all pay that Passover fee. If you haven't already, pay that Passover fee. It's getting close to that time. Get your affairs in order. Get your rental cars, your hotel. Looks like everything is going to be on a ranch for the most part, but you want to be able to get better have transportation back and forth and just get everything in order. You know what I mean? It's going to be a wonderful time. If you've never been to Passover before, you do not want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. And Lord willing, this is the last one here in captivity. Lord willing, is the last damn one in captivity. And the way it's looking, hey, it wouldn't surprise me if it was. But even if it ain't, you know what I'm saying, make sure that you, you know what I'm saying, do your due diligence to get down there if you are able to. It's a beautiful thing. What you got, Princess Tazara?
My other fans came.
Your what came?
My other fans came.
Oh, you got some more fans. You're going to be out there getting it on out there. You have sisters born fans from you. You know what I'm saying? Born fans from you while y'all out there dance.
Yeah, I have sister Barbara's and I have mommies as well.
All right, Most High Christ. That's all right. That's all right. I can't wait to see everybody for it. Again, it's going to be a beautiful time, beautiful event, week-long of events. So if you haven't already, again, make your preparations to get on down that time. As time is wrapping up. Again, getting pretty close to that deadline. And they're going to jack them tickets up trying to get down there. We've been blessed the last couple of Passovers was within driving distance. I know Aquaf the Broad like to hit that road, but that's a lot of road to hit right there. So I don't think nobody driving all the way down to Texas. That's a whole lot of road right there. So y'all make sure y'all get your preparation, your stuff in order to get down there. All right. So but God was our second one. Next up is going to be, now this is another one where again it hasn't been officially one of our words, but I know we've talked about it before. I know we've talked about it. Farquhar Brown said she tried to drive. Look, I was thinking the same thing. Farquhar Brown, they shut it down fast. They shut it down fast. You know what I'm saying? Like no, you won't be driving that one. No. So yeah, we gonna have to go ahead, Aqua Fry.
La ya la.
La ya la. Most High Christ. Y'all give a hand again. This wasn't one of the ones we had officially went over, but I know that came up and we had asked about it before. Especially in I think it was like one of the sisters I put in the chat good night, and it was Tawab La ya la. Your morning would be Tawab Bakwar. Tawab Bakwar. What is evening? Is evening right? Go ahead, Aqua Fry.
The Tawab, wouldn't that go after?
It would go afterwards. Exactly. Yeah, it would go. So La ya la Tawab, it would go afterwards. I think Raab is evening. I'll have to look up evening. I forgot what it was. I know we went over it before, but now it's going to be officially one of our words. It'll be officially one of our words that we've learned. La ya la. I rob. Okay, Most High Christ. I knew we had went over. Okay, I rob. Yep. All right, so night would be la ya la, la ya la. And again, these are words that, again, you should be able to kind of use within the context that you're talking to one another. This kind of help us learn our language, you know. All right, la ya la for night. All right, next one is beautiful. This is another one now we haven't went over in class that I know of, but we see it all the time. If you're on any of the Facebooks, you see it. A sister in Israel is named Beautiful. It's about 50 beautiful in Israel. You know what I'm saying? In the UPK alone, especially them other groups, some other damn groups, all the sisters' name is beautiful in Hebrew. So who knows what beautiful is in Hebrew? We see it all the time. All the time we see it beautiful. We see beautiful. Beautiful in Jacob. Who knows? What is the word for beautiful? Aqua Vazar she on it. Give her a hand. Aqua Vazar say Yapa. Yep, Most High Christ. Ed sister name beautiful. Most High, give her a hand. Yapa. You are absolutely correct, Aqua Vazar. It's Yapa. Yapa is how you would say beautiful. I think I actually said it right that time. That's one of the words I used to struggle with when I was young, saying like you was a struggle with saying beautiful, but I think I said it about right that time. Hebrew was paying off even in my English. All right, but your pa is how you would say beautiful. All right, Mosiah Christ. All right, then our last one. We only gonna do 5. Our last one. I think Cap went over this before. Damn it, I done showed it to you. How? I don't even see it on my screen. Hold on. I thought I had just put the first part up. I don't know. I'm put it all up. I might well pull it all the way up now. All right. So the last one that we're going to go over is Shamash. Shamash, which is sun. Shamash, which is sun. All right. So we're going to make sure we get those in our notes. We have those officially part of our words of the week. Like y'all know, when we start doing these words of the week, eventually it's going to be a quiz or something coming as a result of it. I did revamp the quizzes that we had before. So if you go to the link tree, I did revamp some of those. It looks a little different. Should be a little easier to get to. I be doing so much, but I did try to go back and just go over the link tree to make sure everything was still working. All the links were still active like they should be and so forth. Calendar updated. If y'all ever go on any of those pages and you do see anything that's not quite right, just let us know. You can shoot us an email, let me know while we're in class or so forth, and we'll make sure we get that taken care of. All right, so Shamash is sun. All right, so now.
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead, Aqua Fry.
I apologize, but do you have a word for moon by chance?
For moon, I think I do. Let's get it. I think I've looked at that before, but let me see real quick. What is moon? I should know moon, but I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up in what you call it, just to be sure. Just to be sure. Let's see. What is moon? I know I've said it before, though. I know I've said moon before in Hebrew. Let's see. Moon is. It's somebody's name on. That's how. Yeah, and I've definitely seen it before. All right, so moon All right, son of Shema. Moon is Yara. No, Yarak.
Salaki sir, Khan, you all actually did go over cloud, moon, and sun.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought we did. Yeah, it's Yarak. Yarak is moon.
Khan, sir.
Most High Christ. Yeah, like I thought we had went over at some point in time. It's just been a minute. Yarak is moon. So yeah, so I get that one in your list too. Maybe we'll do something where we're using all of them together. We're talking about the different seasons. So that's all right. So Yarak would be moon. That's another one we can add to our repertoire. Repertoire. That's the word I was looking for earlier.
Salaki sir, I apologize again.
What you got?
Do you have? I have a sun, moon, and cloud. Do you have one for star by chance?
Because cloud was Anab, right? Isn't cloud Anab?
Anan.
Anan, okay. And you said star?
Sir.
Star. What is star? Let's see. What's star? Nope, don't want that one. Now I'm gonna have to look to make sure this is the right star. All right, so I got Kawakab. I got Kawakab, but let me make sure that's the right star. Okay, that might be right. Kawakab is what I got. Be a ka, a wa, a ka, and a ba.
So lock it. Could you repeat that again?
It's gonna be ka, a wa, a ka. I'll write it up on the what you got. Hold on, I'll write it for you. I write moon and I'll write let's do both of them. Let's do both of them. We can do them on the same sheet right here. Maybe. So the first one we did was actually no, I should did all of it. The first one we did was moon, Salakia. So let's do moon first. And then I'm gonna write it in the. I'll do it in the. It'll be easy. If I do it in the what I'm gonna have to cut and paste it. So I'm just gonna do it in the Assyrian for now. I'll come back and I'll fill it in for. I'll come back later and I'll fill it in for the ancient. So moon was Yarat. And that's going to be a Yah, a Ra, and a Ka. All right, so that would be moon. And then we're going to do star. And star is going to be a Ka, a Wa, a Ka, and a Ba. But that Wa is kind of like with Shalom, how it kind of rolls. So it's like I almost want to say Kakab. Kind of want to say Kakab, but that Wa. We're gonna say I'll say the Wa for now. I'll ask Officer Rosh Amav later if we should treat it like Shalom. It looks a little different. I think because it's a verb, so I think it's gonna be Kawakab. So I'm gonna do that one now, and I'll check with Officer Rosh Amav just to make sure that Wa is supposed to be pronounced like that. But that's gonna be a Ka, a Wa, a Ka, and a Ba. And I also want to get clarification to make sure that's the proper star, because when I'm reading it right, is reading it like when they say like the Star of Molat, and that's not an actual person. So I do want to make sure I get verification on that. So we'll for now this is star, unless it changes later on. But I'll get verification on that because it does show it in Matthew. Let me see if it changes up, but that's going to be a translation from the Greek. So just let me check that one real quick. The star of your God came a star out of Jacob. So yeah, just let me check this one real quick just to be sure. Just a Greek star. Yeah, so I'll get clarification on that one, on that star Kawakab, just to make sure, because again, I'm not in the Bible, that's like one of the main questions we get, like I said, when it comes to the Dawadah. It's not a star that is described of. And when they try to compare it to like the star of Remphan, that's not an actual star that's in the sky. That's speaking like Christ was the star. Christ will be the star of the Bible. You know what I mean? So I'll get clarification on star. We'll use this for right now, but I will get clarification on star. And let's go ahead and add cloud in there as well. So that is one of the ones that we had before. So I'll add that one in there as well. And when we do this review, we'll have all of them in there. The only thing we're missing is like rain. We're missing rain and wind. Maybe we'll do those next the next time I'm on here. We do like rain and wind, and we'll do a whole little class on. We'll do a whole little class on, you know what I'm saying, maybe making sentences and so forth with these words, since they all kind of go together. I think that'll be a good class. All right, so this is going to be Ainan. I'm going to do the Ainan in the Assyrian as well. And this way everybody have that in their notes. And again, just put a little asterisk by that star. I got to get clarification on star. I think I know where to go to get it to. But yeah, just I'm going to get a little clarification on that before we run with star real quick. All right, so cloud would be Ainan. And that's going to be, where's my eye? So frustrating. Oh, here it is. Okay. Slovakia. All right, there we go. Ainan. That. All right, perfect. All right, so now we have cloud was going to be Ainan, and you'll see that not changes at the end. That not changes at the end because it's at the end of a word, and it's going to be Ainan. Yeah, I know. All right, most high Christ. All right, so yeah, so I'll get clarification on that star. Kind of want to check it now. Let me check one thing real quick while I got it open, just to be sure. See if they have it in here. See, and that's what I. Okay, so yeah, I'll have to ask them, because now I'm seeing Asherah, which it could be, but okay. So it's either gonna be that Kawakab that Kawakab that we just did, or Kayama. Kayama is like a cluster of stars. So I'll get clarification on that. I'll get clarification on that. And when I come back, we'll have that. We'll know exactly which one to use for star. All right. So good questions as always. Everybody have this now. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off screen, and then we're gonna get to the scriptures. Let's get to the scriptures. So let me stop this. All right, let me stop this, and then close this down. Put a little asterisk for myself for star. And then we're going to get to these scriptures. All right, so again, it was a little mishap with the scriptures. I apologize for that. And I didn't realize until we had Abed Shabbat last week. And I was like, man, how they in Numbers 15? And we already done got up to Numbers. Okay, Officer Mataz Al-Kharaz said he think the word may be the same, but of course it can have different meanings based on the context of it. So so for right now we'll go with that, but like I said, I'll get clarification on it just to kind of be sure. But I think I'm almost positive that's correct. I just like to always kind of double check and make sure when it comes to stuff like that. Especially with us, again, that's one of the ones that comes up all the time with us. So I would definitely want to make sure that we're correct on it, because they don't ask us much, but they do ask that. And they only ask to try to trip us up. That's the only damn reason they ask, which is sad, but that's the nature of being in Israel. All right. So a little miscommunication as far as the scriptures. So we're a little bit further back than what we were before. I think we had got all the way up to like Numbers 18. I think Numbers 18, but we're actually going to be in Numbers 16, starting at 21, and we're going to go forward from there. All right. And I said it earlier, so y'all can't get mad at me about these notes. You know what I'm saying? Aqua said, could you check rain and wind? Okay, Most High Christ. I'll definitely check those as well, because we'll have a whole class on the seasons and so forth. You know what I'm saying? And we'll get all that situated. You know what I mean? On the seasons and the weather. I think that'd be really good. And that's definitely something that we can use with one another. All right. So we got wind, rain, and anything else that I can think of that actually go inside that set.
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead, Aqua.
The translations I found, I searched them in the blue letter, but I wasn't sure.
No, I got you. Okay. No, that's how we do. So no, that's perfectly fine. And let me write that down. All right. Yep. So I have that for next time I come up in here. We'll go over that. Like, so I think that'll be a real good. That'll be a good test, a good good selection all together like that. I like that. So I think that'll be pretty good. But yeah, so we actually going to be in Numbers chapter 16, starting at verse 21, and we are going to read from the Ancient tonight. Let me go ahead and get that up on screen. We are going to read from the Ancient. And that should be right here. Why don't I see anything? Let's see. Okay. I didn't see it, but it's up. All right, good to go. Let me see if I can make it bigger. That's a little bit bigger. That'll work. Now let's get it right. All right, we're starting at 21. Hold on. Let me see if I can get all of it on screen. All right, now it's stretched out right there. All right, I might have to move it a little bit. Uh-oh, that might be it right there. All right, I think that might be perfect. Okay, bet. So we're going to start at 21, which is here. And here. But I'll highlight where you at, then I'll change it once we get down there. It's not let me go into let me highlight both of them. So this is where we're starting at. All right. Any volunteers? We don't have Trooper McCall your on screen, so we're gonna let you volunteer how y'all normally do. Unless y'all just want me to pick somebody, that's fine as
Salakia.
well. Uh-oh. I hit Salaki. Was that a Salakia for you to volunteer, Princess Tazara?
Yeah, I want to get it over with.
Most High in Christ. All right, so once you get to that second set, I'll highlight that as well. I just can't get it all on one line. Well, hold on, let me see. So let me do that. Will it let me do this? Nope, it won't. Oh, I know what I can do. Hold on. Nope, it won't. Okay, bet. Don't worry about the highlight. I'll just do it from here. Okay, so starting with that highlighted portion is that, and then of course, we're gonna drop down and read it from the right to left. Can you see that at all? Do I need to make that bigger?
I can see it.
You sure?
Yes. Thank you.
No sign cry.
Habadalawa.
Okay. Habadawa. Muthawak. Most High Christ. You read that perfectly. All right, now let me get the rest of it. All right, so this is the rest of it that's highlighted. Habadawa, Muthawak.
Ha'ada.
Ha'ada.
Yes.
That's correct.
Haza'as.
Most High Christ, because that za always throw me off because it looks like an I, but you are absolutely correct. Haza'as, okay.
Salaki, I remember it because it's in my name.
Oh, my look, Most High Christ.
Kala.
Kala, okay.
A thumb.
Yep.
Karagai.
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 Karagai. I know it's a little difficult with the ancient because we don't have the connectors on the bottom, but that would be Karagai. Yeah, Most High Christ. Great job. Great job. Great job. Great job. I'm going to read it in the English. All right, I'm going to read it in the English. That's Numbers chapter 16, verse 21. And that is, separate yourselves from among this congregation, that I may consume them in a moment. All right. The Lord was telling Moses and Aaron, step back. He said, step back. Let me handle these niggas real quick. You stand over there. They want to be special. And let me show them how special they can really be. All right. So good job. Great job. Any volunteers for 22? For 22, while I get this one set up.
Lucky, sir.
Uh-oh. All right, what you got? Hold on, let me get it straight.
It's like we sharing a character page. Give me 1 second. Come on, run it up.
No, I got you.
I'll get to you in a minute. Let me finish. Okay. So, Lucky, where am I starting?
That highlighted section. Can you see it on it?
Oh, well, yep, best I can. Con.
All right. It got just about all of it, but it's as big as I can make it.
Got it. All right. So that's Waya. Okay, Waya Pala. What?
Yep. Waya. Okay, so the root word is Nepal, right? So the root word is Nepal, so that would be Wayapalwa. Wayapalwa. Yeah, because the root word is Nepal, so Wayapalwa.
Okay. See, this is the Salakia, sir. This is the hard part, me not having them root words for me to take a look at
I understand. That's why I got the root words open right here.
Okay. Al.
Yep.
Panyaham.
Yep. That's one we say all the time.
Got that Panya. Got it. Okay.
Yep, that Panya. Yep.
Why? Yeah. Marwa.
Marwa. Yep, that's another one that once you see that Amar, you kind of know where to go. Most High Christ.
Al.
You got it.
Aliyaha. Trying to be too fancy. Okay.
Haya.
Alahaya.
Yep, Alahaya. You got it.
Trying to remember some words. Okay.
No, that's how you learn. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with them. Slide it over. Okay. And then until we got to drop down. Okay.
I just lost my spot. It's a lot of
you were at Alahaya, so you are right.
Okay. Yep. I got it. Okay. Nope, I don't got it. Wait. I read that already, right? Okay. Hara Wakaf.
Hara Wakaf. Yep, you're right. Yep. Hara Wakaf. Said it perfectly. Okay. All right. Now let's get down to the rest of it. Hold on. Yeah, you picked a good one, then.
Looking out for my team.
Yeah, you picked a good one. Two whole lines. All right. Okay. All right. So I'll just scroll it back a little bit to make sure we get all of it. Try to keep it big though. Okay.
What's that letter? La call.
You got it.
Bashar.
Yep. Flesh. Yep. I remember that one.
Ha'ayash.
Ha'ayash. Yep. Akkad. Number 1. You got it.
Dang, I keep losing my spot. Can you highlight me again or point to it again?
Can you see it on the screen?
Okay.
All right, so that's a
yeah. All the letters are blurring.
Trust me, I understand. we all don't have them princess types of right ass, so I understand. She said, "Yeah, I see it." I'm like, "Okay, I'll let me catch up to you."
Okay.
All right, but we're right here.
Yep. Okay. Yakata'a.
You remember what that word is?
La.
All right, that's gonna be sin.
That's
another
right.
one that we kind of see quite often. That Akkad, Yakata.
Okay.
Yakata'a, Salakin. Wa'al, yep.
Cow.
Yep. I don't want to move it. I'll wait till you read it before I move it.
Ha'ida.
Yep.
Ha'ada.
Yep. So let me now I'm gonna move it so we can get that last word in. All right.
The Quataza.
Yeah, that's different. That's different. So the Quatazapa. Quatazapa.
Oh, I say okay. The Quataza.
Oh, actually, you know what? Quatazap. Zap. So the Quatazap.
Okay.
Yeah,
the Quatazap. Con.
The Quatan, if you're gonna, we were saying it like Officer Roger Mouth, the Quatazap. There you go. Look, it came out school that time. Then it came out school. Most side crack. Most side crack. All right, I'm gonna read it in the English. Give her a hand. Good job. Good job. It can be a little different going back in between both of them, but that's all right. That's how we learn. All right. This is Numbers chapter 16, verse 22. And it says, and they fell upon their faces and said, O my power, the power of the spirits of all flesh, shall one man sin, and wilt thou be wroth with all the congregation? All right, so now they pleading, you know, which is what what we have a tendency to do. We get in trouble, and all of a sudden we see clear. Everything is clear when you get in trouble. You're riding that speed, and that cop get behind you, boy, you turn into a philosopher real fast. But you know, when you do speed, you are endangering everybody. Maybe this wasn't the best thing to do. You start to see it real clear, and this is what they were doing. After they made all that noise, all that fuss, told Moses, you don't know what the hell you doing. Now the Most High get involved, and all of a sudden they realize the error of their ways. All right. So next up is going to be Numbers chapter 16 and verse 23. All right, Numbers chapter 16, verse 23. All right, Aqua Thara Pa'a. I'm gonna get you to read Numbers chapter 16 and verse 23. Now, this is one that again we see kind of often, but because it's in the ancient, it can look a little different. So right there where it's highlighted at in that blue. Hold on, if I can get it to highlight in the blue.
You're gonna fall. How about you get down and sit in your chair, okay?
You know what? Oh, there we go. Oh, where's it go? Boy, I missed my whole page up. Hold on, Slaki Aqua. He was right there. Why did they jump all the way to 34 Aqua ride? Most high crap. Get on back up there to 16. Now we're in Exodus. What? Salaki Aqua Tharapah. We was right there and I messed it up. My bad. Hold on, let me get on up there so I can see what I'm doing. Man, how did it move that fast? All right, here we go. All right, so we're gonna go right back to Numbers chapter 16 and verse 23. Aqua Tharapah is gonna read for us as soon as I can get back to it. All right, it should be this page right here. Why you're the bar? Okay, that's it right there. A little bit on the end down there. Okay, so let me highlight this and make it a little bit bigger. Let's try it again. This thing is so doggone sensitive. All right, Aqua Tharapah, you ready to roll?
Salakia.
All right, it's gonna be right there where it's highlighted. It's not letting me catch that last hot on the end. Is that big enough? Can you see it?
It's in concert. I'm gonna get off of it. After I do this.
That's too hot.
But like my nose is about to bleed, sir, and my headache is about to come back on. I've been having.
That's okay. Don't
having nosebleeds and I've been calling to my doctor's office to get my
You too wild. Come on, give me what you got so you can go ahead and get off then. What you got?
So lucky.
You got Waya.
Waya.
You see the Da.
Waya da.
Ba.
Da. So lucky. Say that again.
So Waya, Da, Ba, and Ra.
Waya da.
One we say all the time.
Ba.
So Waya.
Baya.
The bar.
The bar.
Yep, it's gonna be a little different because we don't have the connectors at the bottom, but it'll be Waya the bar.
Waya the bar.
All right, and then this is just the Most High's name. What you got? What's this one?
Yahweh.
Yahweh, Most High Christ. And then what's this one right here?
Salakia.
Got an I and a La.
Yeah. Oh, Salakia.
Just got I and a La.
Allah.
All. Yep. Most High Christ. All right. Then right there next to that all, you got a Ma, a Sha, and a Ha.
Masha.
Perfect. Masha. That's Moses' name. Good job. All right. And then you got one more word on the end of it, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. One more right here. We got a La, Ah, and a Ma and a Ra. What's that?
Mara.
Lamar.
Lamar, Salakia.
Lamar. Most High Christ. Give her a hand. And like I said, that's that one that we kind of say all the time. That let me read it from the while you're at the bar and speaking, right? And he said, all right. So if I read that in English, Numbers chapter 16, verse 23 is going to say, and the Lord and the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, like I said, so that's the one we read, especially all through Leviticus we read that, and all through Exodus we read that, because the Most High is speaking to Moses. All right, while you're at the bar, Yahweh Mashah, he's speaking to him, La Amar. So again, that's that one, y'all. Eventually, you'll be able to kind of look at that and kind of know that's what it's saying. All right. Then we had everybody go except for Aqua off the bar is up next. And that leaves you with 24. Aqua off the bar got Numbers chapter 16, verse 24. Let me get it highlighted for you. It starts with your name. Or close to your name. Or part of your name. Maybe that's a better way to put it. It starts with a part of your name. All right, is that big enough? Can you see that? Oh, let me see if I can make it a little bigger.
Concert, it's good.
Okay, all right, Most High Christ.
No, don't touch it. Don't touch it.
No, I didn't touch it.
Okay.
It's good?
The bar. Concert.
Okay, all right, Most High Christ. All right.
The bar.
You got it?
Al.
Yep.
Ha'ada.
Congregation. You got it.
La'amar.
Yep.
Ha'alawa.
Ha'alawa. So ha'awa. Does that make sense? Ha'awa. There you go.
It does.
Okay.
Okay. Masabayab.
Masabyab.
Masabia?
Salaki, Masab, yeah, Masab Yab. You got it. Masab Yab. That Yab, so the root word is Sab Yab. That makes sense. The root word is Sab Yab. So you're just saying Masab Yab. All right.
Okay. La Mashakan.
Masha Khan, Most High Christ. Give her a hand. That's a rough one now. All right, let me back it up so we can get the rest of it. Maybe. Hold on. Oh no, I'm sorry. Let me move it forward so we can get the rest of it. You right there at the end of it. All right. Right there at the end of it. Right there at the end of it. Yep. Karak.
Dathan.
Yep. Khan. That's a name.
Wa Abaya.
Abraham.
Abayara.
Wa Abraham. It's just Abraham's name and Abram.
Wa Abayaram.
Yep. Wa Abraham. Most High Christ. Give her a hand. Give her a hand. Y'all did a great job. Again, going back and forth in between them can be a little rough. Especially when you're used to seeing that Assyrian. I think we done got kind of good on that Assyrian. You know what I'm saying? Then Officer Matai Zachariah had to throw a little monkey wrench in there. For Black History Month. He wanted to throw monkey wrenches for Black History Month. He's such a racist. But you know what I'm saying? Going back and forth again, it's gonna help it to stick though. And it helped mine. I think it actually makes it easier to spot those sight words as well. So again, y'all did a great job. You yourselves a hand. I'm gonna read it in the English. This is Numbers chapter 16, verse 24. You said we can do two of them on it. I know in the Syrian, we read about eight, 9 verses in the Syrian. You know what I'm saying? All right, this is Numbers chapter 16, verse 24. But shout out to Awesome Taz Zachariah. I think it was a great idea to, like I said, to switch and actually read from this. If I'm not mistaken, eventually this is what we're gonna be reading from when it comes to the Abadai Shabbat and stuff. So it's good to always practice and know it. And it's good for y'all to see it. It's good for y'all to see it. When you go to search online, it's kind of hard to find the scriptures like this. It's actually a little hard to find it like this because they want to keep us in the dark. So you did a great job. I'm gonna read it in the English. This is Numbers chapter 16, verse 24, and it says, "Speaking to the congregation, speaking to the congregation, saying, get you up from about the tabernacle of Korah, Dathan, and Abram. So it's not actually Abraham, it's Abram. Abiram is his name. Abiram. All right. So I give y'all a hand. Y'all did a great job. Again, it was trying to take Moses' spot. They knew everything. Moses don't need to be leading. They ain't want Moses to be in charge. They had it. And the Lord was getting ready to step in and show them that he didn't choose them. And that's how it always is. That's how it always has been. That's how it always will be. A lot of our people don't want to come into the truth for the main reason they don't like who the Lord has chosen. They don't like the UPK. They don't want to they don't want to come into the UPK. Them niggas is too rough in there. So so they not going in there. They feel like the Lord's gonna send somebody with a bow tie. Or they feel like the Lord is going to send somebody with some wingtip shoes. They can sing real good, but the Lord is going to choose who the Lord chooses. The Lord chose Commander Jen Yohana. All right, so again, y'all did a great job. We can go around, make sure everybody's to Wab. Aqua Pa, I know you said you got to get up out of here. The water for you joining us tonight. I hope you feel better.
So, I've been making calls back and forth to my insurance and my doctor's office. it's miscommunication from both of them, and I just put my doctor just put an order in for me to get a for my hip Slovakia. I can't
No,
even
you
think
to
right now.
wild. Yeah, no, you to wild.
They just put an order in for my humidifier to open my pores,
Get your
and I
sinus and
think
stuff open. No, I got you.
yeah, and they had to look in my nose this week on Tuesday, and they said my doctor said my left nose is the season has been changing,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been sneezing a lot, and that's what caused the bleeding in my
Yeah,
nose.
yeah.
And I got
Your
a
sinuses will get dry, and it'll do that. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's
and I
fine. That'll
they said
humidifier help.
my nose is swollen inside, and that's what caused the bleeding. So I've
Yeah,
been
well, you Tawab, you ain't got to explain. You are absolute Tawab. We just want to thank you for joining class tonight, and we're gonna see you next week. All right.
Shalom Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshua.
All right, try one more time.
Shalom. Salam Yahweh Shemar Alatah Ba'ashem Yahweh.
Most time Christ. Shalom. Yahweh Shema Lathan Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right. Princess Tazarah, what you working on back there? What you working on? What you doing? What you getting ready to do when you get out of class?
Oh, I was told I'm not allowed to say I'm hungry.
It's gonna be munchies.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know? You get one of your special pieces tonight?
I hope so.
You say you hope so. All right, well, it was good having you. It was good having you in class. I hope everything is going all right. Hopefully, I'll be able to see you soon, man. I'm trying to hopefully I'll be able to travel soon, man. I'm tired of being stuck. So hopefully, I'm Lord willing. I won't say hopefully, Lord willing. Get back to driving soon. Come down there and check you out. All right. All right. Most High Christ. All right. Aqua off the bar. Big money the bar. That's what we're gonna call you. Big money the bar. They getting promotions and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You doing all right? Your screen was spinning for a second. You doing you wild? You wild? You froze on the sis.
I don't know. My stream is acting crazy. It got to the end of class and now I don't want to act right. But I'm Tawab and the water to everybody for the congratulations of myself and my daughter.
Most High Christ. Y'all give her another hand. Nah, them people just heard you done got a promotion. Now they want some more money for the Wi-Fi. They're gonna make all the Wi-Fi go slow so they can be like, well, you can upgrade. That's all it is. That's all it is. White man and devil, the Bible speak of. Last but not least, Aqua for Aya.
So like you said, this is a very Tawab class. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Thank you.
Oh no, the water. I enjoyed y'all. Y'all did a really good job, especially on that ancient. We're gonna get some clarification on star. Like I said, I think that's a good set of words to put together. And maybe we'll put those in a quiz or a test or some kind of little exercise where we can use all of them. I think that'd be really good. But it was good seeing everybody. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get y'all off screen so y'all can enjoy the rest of y'all Friday night. Friday la. You know what I'm saying? Get y'all off screen. The water for everybody that joined us in the chat. Everybody that tuned in. Again, for the Lashawan Qadash, again, we are here every Friday at 7 o'clock. I'm ready to get it in. That's what I'm talking about. All right. I keep looking at these headlines. I'm waiting for these bombs to start dropping, but I ran ready to get it in. The Lord is wrapping this thing up. It's so Tawab that y'all are in class learning right where you need to be at. It was a good class. Lord willing, we'll be back in here to do it again. Y'all make sure y'all tune in to all the different channels and different videos and stuff that we have. Leave comments on them. Jump in the comment section. And y'all be talking crazy in the comments. Y'all jump in the comment sections and let them know. I'm going to get our announcements so we can get on up out of here. Maybe might just have to go off the top of my head because I don't see them. Just have to go off the top of my head. Hold on, maybe not. All right, here we go. All right, so again, we are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street out of Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohanan. Since 1969, we have been teaching the truth of this Bible, that Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians, or Native Indigenous First Nation people are God's chosen people. Since 1969, we've been teaching that truth on that very same Bible. The only people that teach the truth of the Bible, you're going to find out that this oppressor, who ain't want to be called a colonizer. Now they're coming out and saying that they are the colonizer. It's the devil that the Bible speaks of. It's the devil that the Bible speaks of. You haven't realized that you're going to see real soon. You don't have a place in America if you're Black, Latino, or Native Indigenous. You don't have a place here. You the help. You the help. You're unimportant. You don't mean anything. And if you can't pledge your allegiance to America and forsake everything that means you, forsake your identity and where you come from, forsake your ancestors, then you're not going to be a good American. But in here you learn who you are. You learn your heritage, your culture. You learn that the Lord loves you. And you learn that in here, you know what I'm saying, in the ISUPK. We're not affiliated with any Christian organization because they don't teach you that. They teach you to be a good American. We're not affiliated with any fake Israelite group because they don't teach you that. They teach you how to be a Christian with tassels on your shirt and how to be an LGBTQ member. You learn the truth in here. So again, the water for everybody that joined us tonight. And if this was your first time, don't let it be your last time. All right, well, it might just be your last time. All right. Rule for new brothers and sisters coming to the school. They're off limits for a year. They're here to be. They are here to share themselves with the world. They should be saluted only. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After a 6-month period, if they want, or after a year, if they want to talk to a brother or sister, they get permission from the head to speak quote one another. After that year period, the head to give them permission to be married. All right. Tithes, which is a commandment found in Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, and Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. It means 10th in the Hebrew, ma'ashara. 10% of what the Lord gives you belongs to the Lord. 10%, you know what I'm saying, belongs to the Most High. That 90% is yours. You do what you do you with that 90, but that 10 belongs to the Most High. Pay your tithes. Don't lie to yourself and fool yourself and convince yourself that you are in the truth and you're not paying your tithes. All right, pay your tithes, 10%. Of every penny, any increase the Most High give you, you want to get to the Treasury Department or the teacher. Priest fund. There's a priest fund. That's a free will offering. It's not mandatory in whatsoever amount you would like. In whatsoever form you would like. Maybe you want to give a gift to the school or so forth. You know what I'm saying? You can do that. Again, contact the school. That number's at the screen, 757-550 if you do need to contact the school for any reason. Donations and so forth. Again, it takes more than good intentions to build a nation. It takes more than good intentions to build a nation. The Bible says, you know what I'm saying, where you store your treasure at, that's where your heart is at. All right. Upcoming Holy Convocation, March 2nd. We're coming up March 2nd. Then we have Purim. I think Purim is going to be March 2nd. Y'all stay tuned to see what we'll be doing at the school or wherever. You can look at the bulletin board in the school or check us out online, or again, call that number 757-550, 757-550-1204 to see how we're going to be observing that. All right. If any brother wants to be a trooper, you want to be a trooper, you want to be in all black. You want to be in all black, boots, shirt, headband, war scarf, ready to go. Not a headband like that because I got yellow on it. All black. All black. You know what I mean? Coming in, ready to roll, get it in. Sisters, you can't be troopers, but you can't be part of the school. It all starts with y'all calling that number at the bottom of the screen. And again, the water for everybody that joined us tonight. And with that, we're gonna go ahead and get on up out of here. Get the water. Make sure I ended the correct way. Again, we got Passover coming up. I didn't even mention that at the end. We got Passover coming up. Make sure y'all pay your tithes, pay that Passover fee. We're getting real close to the end, real close to the time for Passover. So make sure you get all your arrangements in order. Lord willing, we everybody sees everybody. We able to come together, have a good time. And with that, Shalom Israel. Yahweh Shem Shabbat a thumb to all the Akim, all the brothers out there, and Yahweh Shema al Atham, Shem Yahweh Shada, all the Akwathians out there, the water.
Shalom Israel, with the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, and you know what time it is. It's the Lord's 57th annual Passover, and it's going to be held in Houston, Texas on April 4th. Don't forget, bring your family, bring your friends, because this is going to be the time that so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans can come under one roof in one house and to serve the Lord. It's that time. $200 per person. Don't forget, over the age of 17. Don't forget the Lord's Passover. It's coming.
Kingdoms ours, all the heathens forbidden. The chosen bow down to no one. It was written.